My name is Gloria May. I born in Jamaica. I born 1939, the 3rd of January. It was so lovely to come to America to see my family, to see my firstborn country. Eh?
Migrate to England.
I to talk. I migrated to England. My sister sent for me. I came out 1963 in England. But when I go to England, I want to go back home. I didn't like the country, and I'm still over there for how much years now?
How much years you live in England?
Over 50, 60 odd years, or more than that. But I usually go back and forward to see my kids them in Jamaica and see the family. But for the moment now, all of my family die out. My brother, my mom, and my sister in England died, so it's only me one leave now. So I decide, as much as I have a problem, I decide to come and see my grand and my great grand and to see everybody. So thank Jehovah I make it to come and have a lovely time over the weekend. Some from Houston, my grand and great grand from Houston came out. They came Friday night, and Saturday we have a lovely, yeah, Georgia, we have a lovely time at Dawn House round the back, and it was so lovely. And my son from England and my granddaughter, they come with me, Jason and Ali and Mimi. They came and we have a lovely time.
So tell me about your mom. Like, how was she?
Oh, my mom, oh, Miss Mercury, she was a grandma, she was a husband, she was a father to all, to me and the dad, and she was good to us.
No, your dad name.
Oh, Mr. Leslie May. And they was teenagers, they get married. They was together and they get married, and I have other brother like Williston, Dalfus, and Joyce. Yeah, 4 of us, mama have. And my sister sent to me into England. And as I said, I wanted to go back home, and I'm over England for how much years now. But I love my Jamaica, go back and forward. And some of my grandkids, them go to Jamaica, and my kids, them go to Jamaica. All of my kids, them know Jamaica. Oh, I have a lot of Canadian grand and great grand. About 16 how much great grand I have, I can't even count them. And some is in Canada. I want was to see them, but the journey is too much for me with my old age. I'm 84 now. January will be 85, so these one in Georgia here, was rather towards to stay and saw them. 'Cause 5 of them didn't come from Texas. But I speak to them on the phone. So it was really lovely, to meet my granddaughter. And everybody, when I told them I want to come, 'cause I was scared of the flight, they said, Gloria, go, and Jehovah God will help you to reach. And he helped me to come and see them, and I really enjoy myself with them. I know the weather here, I'm sitting out here looking like this. It's better out. Nowhere in England I would stay like this. No way, because it's be cold. If the sun is out, the sun out, it's be cold. So I come like I'm in summer here now. And I really enjoy myself with my family, really lovely. And to see my granddaughter turn big, come and take it, grandma.
Jamaica?
Yes, I grew in Jamaica. I think I was about in my 20. When I was in my 20 something, because my sister come first and sent for my brother, and then my brother and them sent for me. I came in 1963. Tony born he born the 24th of May. And I think he was 2 years of age, because I leave the 3 of them with my mom. And then when they're ready to separate, go around at Auntie Tita or then Dad. But I usually go back and forward to see them when Tony was little. I remember I bought a shoes for poor Tony. Was glad for shoes. Tony wear the shoes and lace up for his sore. It's for Tony foot is sore, and Tony tie on the shoes and still come to the airport with me. So I usually go and spend time with them and take them out, I didn't want them to know that they grow up, because I leave them the grand. I want them to know that I'm their mom. And I know plenty of people leave England and go to England, and the kids didn't see them. Some of them die before they see them, but I usually go and see them. And I remember when I was working at hospital, people had said, Gloria, you talk about your kids in Jamaica, but some talk like they don't have any kids. They go to England and they have kids and married and separate. They don't remember those kids what they have in Jamaica. And I appreciate my firstborn, the younger one. As much I go and have kids in England, they still appreciate me as a mom and still, still have nice time together. Especially Dawn, she always ring me. Sometimes I say to her, you make my day when the weather has become morning gone to work and I'm on my own, you know.
3 hours on the phone.
So it was lovely. Dawn always we make contact. And Tony came to England much time already and Dawn came. Couple of years we have family union and Tony was the speaker, three of us. My Auntie Joyce was alive and me and her to give a speech. And when Tony see a lot of mixed race cousins and all that, he said, three of you bring up all these family. He couldn't believe the hall was full. I was all my brother's kids, have how much kids and with me and the rest of family. He couldn't believe we have so much relative, mixed race. He was so he couldn't believe. There's three of us make a big family. Because the May family them is big as well, you know.
Who's Auntie Joyce?
Auntie Joyce is my sister. That's my little sister, but she come out in England first. And she sent for my brother and then the three of us sent. So she died. She died and Tony was at the funeral as well. But all the family, my mom and my brother, they die. We all meet us in Jamaica. Tony as we come. And some circumstance, sometimes Dawn can't come. But we always meet together in Jamaica, like, you know. So this one now, everybody die off and I was going to Jamaica. Leave from Jamaica and come over here, but we was going to Montego Bay and have a villa and then all exclusive, but I had to go and take a plane, come from there to America. Then I had to go back and then I have to go Kingston. It was too much for me. Old age catch up with me, you see. So I changed my mind and said, here now, I'm coming right here to see my grandkids them. And then my granddaughter here, have a little young baby, and I said that two of them she have, and we have rude boy. He had a baby when I came in, I said, no, it's a lot is here. So we make arrangement they leave from Texas. So they drive over Friday night, and they was here Saturday, and they went back early. So it was really good to see the family. It's the first all of us meet together, and I really appreciate that, you know. The first fruit is, as Tony said, Don Aikman and Tony, Don, and then Reba. I call her Reba.
Her name is Hyacinth.
When Hyacinth, where your daddy give them name, you don't know what them name.
Rose.
And Hyacinth, them know who I talk. And then Tony was the last one in Jamaica. And then I come over here, spent 5 years before I have Marlene, Leon, and Jason. One time, my granddaughter was writing down the name, write them how much grand, but more expert. It come in so good still to come here because you have a next kids, ain't it?
Yeah.
You have a next kids, ain't it, Brianna?
Gloria and Nazir.
Yeah, oh no, I can't call them big name then. Yeah, I know, so it's still interesting. And I call him, you know, I just call him rude boy. He had two, I know the first one, but I didn't know the second one. And who shocked me? Energy, have a next one. So it multiplies, so it's good still. I came. Oh yeah. Yeah, when Tony was living I call it big house because it was a big house. And he came over, he was working. And I didn't know downstairs, the basement. I was there for a couple of days, I didn't go down. And you came and we decided to go downstairs. Forgive me if I say Brianna, that's what I did remember. If I call it Brianna, you know that it's not, I don't call it that name. All right? And he said, oh, Daddy, oh, I could down here for a stew there. Yeah, Mr. Aikman. Yes, man, I will fix it up, give you when you're ready. It was so funny. And I remember what I really appreciate you. I remember when I came, you said, oh, that's nice I had a grandma because my mom died. And you came and slept with me twice in the night and I appreciate it. It was really, I said, oh, God, these young people, especially, they don't like sleep with grandparents. So, you know, it was really nice. And you always appreciate your grandma. And I was so shocked to know my granddaughter in England and you were so close.
Oh, yeah.
You see, so, you know, it was really nice. And that's why she came, because when we decided to come here, Jason was to come with me, But he and his daughter is close, and he told that he's coming, and she want to see her cousin. So she booked the fare and come, and it was nice to see her in flesh. Yes, it was really lovely to see her in flesh, to know that she always talk to her, and to know she come and see her. And she said, oh, there's a cousin, her, the babies and everything. And Alison, she had two. When I came here, she had one. And now I didn't see them, the two big ones grown up. So much great, great, great grandkids. And when I told people in England, I say, you can't catch me. When they say they have 5, I say, you can't catch me. I start early. So it was really nice, to meet up the family. And when I look at it, Dawn, Ree, and Tony, they all together, I said, thank you, Jehovah. I live to see my 3 grown-up kids, them all mixed together. Well, in the old time days, like anybody die in Jamaica, we meet together, but things change and everybody die off. I'm gonna leave me alone. So it was nice, we all meet as a family. So the grandkids and the great grandkids, them grown up together, like, so it's a big, large family, ain't it?
Why do you call Auntie Ree when that's not her name? I
And
didn't.
then we call her
The
Reba.
name is Rosemary.
Yeah, but we can call everybody about Nick.
Mother, her middle name is Rosemary. That's why we call her Reba.
It's like to call her Reba because it's a short name. In Jamaica, everybody have pet name. They always call me Lala, and Joyce Puna, and Dolly Dalfos in Jamaica. So Mimi, that name is me, give her that name. Her name is Amir.
So what's my dad's nickname?
His name is Archie, Tony, they just call him Tony. And all my kids, them, that the daddy give them name. That's your daughter, Archie name with the word of it because he has very like movie star.
You listen to Louis Armstrong, so the guy we play the
Billy X time, all those. He has really give them name. Those film star name, he has really like to give his kids. I don't name them of my kids, them.
name is
Oh, Leon, that's not named Leon, it's Renard Sinclair Ferran. So I just call him Leon. But his name is Renard Sinclair Ferran. And Jason, they said, I always give them and give them name. I don't. Who Marlene? Marlene Dietrich. Her dad said, oh, Marlene Monroe, he said Marlene Dietrich. So Marlene named Marlene Elena Dawn. No, Dawn is named Dawn. So Marlene there now is Dawn. Different name they give them, you see. So they name the baby them when I have kids there. And Mr. Aikman he's a photographic man, and he was a busy man. I think Tony started from about 15 working, was an independent person. Yes, when I was telling about the shirt, after Dawn, I was talk about it. Every morning he wash his shirt. And I said, Tony, make I buy a neck? He said, no, Mama, soon leave school. I said, every day that one shirt, he think knew he washed it, and he look about himself. So he was independent from his back home, and he worked along, as I was telling his son. And none of them, they all came out, and I leave. Yeah, I leave Tony, and he said he want to come to England. I was trying to bring him to England, but I'm glad he didn't come to England, because England was different from when I look in, it's different. When I go to Canada, it was different from England, because a lot of people sent for the kids and they didn't come out good. But he was an ambitious person. Oh, I can tell you the story about Tony. Tony would write me when Uncle Dad was alive and say he was going to some university or college. So true, I know that your family was educated. He told me how to send the money, and me and Uncle Dad was going to draw the money. So I sent some. I couldn't afford to send the whole lot, and I sent some money. But what happened, I heard, he was just in the house, it was winter, and he couldn't come out, and he had to stay in the house with Winnie and the pinch of yeah, and Uncle Earl and things there. So what he had to done, he said and tell me how to send the money, down. And we sent off of it, but he wasn't greedy, because I'm going to send some, and he didn't send and tell me, say, Mommy, send the rest them. Because I know that he was educated. He wanted to turn pilot, I heard when I was in it. I heard my son, I tell Auntie Lynette, and she tell her, 8 months, about me, 8 months, said, oh, they never tell her, say, Tony want to turn pilot. She stay. Yeah, so my son Tony was ambitious, and up to now people talk about him. He's a hard-working chap from young. Him have for early retirement.
Yeah.
Because when Queenie was out there, you see, Charles, we look about them.
Who's Queenie?
That's Uncle Williston's son. You hear about Hubert? Hubert, that is my brother have 10 boy and 1 girl, and they all grown up. A few of them get married. Their mother named Auntie Pearlie, she come up in Jamaica, up in England all the while. I said, Mr. Aikman, my son get a lovely wife. For how much years, you know. And Charles way 15. She come to England. I know that she had people in Birmingham because from Birmingham or she here. But when she come, I came over here, and then when she come to the family over there, they still talk about her. She 15, you see? Your mom 15 and bring up the family there, all who grow big, up to your little sister. Everybody grow big and she's still together. I know you was like a baby and see you grow big. I have grandkids. I am so pleased and thank Jehovah I live to see, you know, to see how the family them all get together and lovely, you know. Thank you very much and I appreciate everything. Everything is lovely, lovely, nice, loving family there. Oh, Zetroy, we know Zetroy from Jamaica and 25 years, can't believe it. 25 done and he get married and he bring up other kids with them, you know. He's a nice chap. We love him. We know from Jamaica and every family. My mom know him, my brother know him, and everybody knows Zetroy. So I appreciate him as well. And he has way treat me good. He call me mommy. I have my cup of tea in bed sometime when I came first. He bring my cup of tea, look about me before I go away, you know. And who we named again is okay. It's not Alice, my granddaughter, husband. I met him. His name is Juna, Matt Juna. Yes, you know, we are named, you know, all the family get on. And they come in a good family. Juna and Zetroy, with Aikman and Don, I glad Ocean and Don get on. So they come in a good, happy family.
What about my husband?
Well, it's nice because I just met him, you know, so I don't read, you know, but you remember when you're pregnant, I saw the picture of the two of you. And when I saw you personal and him personal, you showed me, I was shocked. He was nice looking chap as well. And my grandson, and now I have a next grandson, is lovely. So, yeah, so it's one of those things, you know. And it's quiet, and it fit in with the family as well, ain't it? All of the men, them fit in, ain't it? Zetroy, Juna, and Yvonne fit in with the family. They drop in a nice family because we always really loving and nice, ain't it? Everybody loving and caring, you know. So that's good. I'm going to give you a joke. When I was coming up, I was coming to Canada, and I have it in my bag, and Tony, Judith, all right, and I have it in the bag, and they take it out and put it in something. The plane nearly leave me, all right. And so when I came, I done her here, and I done her mom here, and they said, if Pastor ever come and see you pressing out here, and I walk with it. You don't know I don't walk with it. Anywhere I go, I usually walk. And then when I come to England, I done the same thing, but I work in the hospital, and I work in factory, and I do domestic work when I have the kids them. In South Mead, I go domestic work, and afterward, when I have Jason, I do a little evening job and everything. And then afterward, I was okay. I continue, you know, I stopped. I'm content with what I have, you know, but it was nice. So until now I live now, I had 3 foot instead of 2. Instead I have 2,
By that.
because I have a next stick, I have a walking stick. So I call it 3. I said, because when I came to Canada, I think I came to Canada twice. Yeah, I was having 2. Yes, having 2 foot. And how much time I come to England, America? In down, how much time I come to America? I come to there about 3. About 4 to 5 times, and then I come on here, and then I go to the, and then I went to the wedding. Me and Miss Aikman and Energy, we went to Texas, Texas.
3 times and Georgia.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I think I was in the 60s, 70s, coming down, I travel a lot. You see, before I'm 80, since I'm in 80, you know, I had this problem with this nerve in my nerve rubbing on my spine, and I was looking at that. That's why I was scared to travel, but thank Jehovah I make it, you know. Because I see people have their foot break and things and still go on the plane. You see, so I said, all right, I want to come and see my grandkids, them, and that's it. So thank Father, you know, that I meet.
Wow, that's such a blessing.
Yeah.
Being with your
And to
son.
live, know you when you're little, I know you turn big young lady. Yeah, because the second time, because when you was younger, you didn't have nobody. You was on your own when I saw you, and then I come back. You didn't have no kids, and then I come back to see you grow big young lady, ain't it? And get married and leave your own grandma. And have a husband, have 2 kids. Yeah, you, so we are well
I'm
blessed.
not.
But you have to show that you love your grandma, Gloria, May.
Yes, always.
Yeah, she said, oh, I love her. That's nice of a grandma.
Yes, I'm
Was,
happy that you'll never forget.
yeah, it is really touching that you sleep with me. Uh,
My name is Elena Dawn Aikman Rodney. I came from a family of 6. My mom is here with us vacationing at a family reunion, and we are so happy to see her to spend the time with us here in Georgia. I'm really going to miss her when she leaves, and I wish she had more time to spend with us, but that's how it goes sometime. Anyway, I'm from Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica. That's where my mom leave us with her dad and her grandmother, Miss Merkel May, and my grandfather. So we grew up like between 2 homes. We grew up at Texton Road and we grew up at Walton Park Road, you know. And we went to school when we're at Walton Park Road, we go to school on that side. And when we're at Texton Road, we go to school over that side. My dad was a photographer and a commercial artist, you know, hard-working man, you know. And he always, you know, tell us, try to get an education, right? So when I reached 18, 19, I start doing teaching, you know, be a kindergarten teacher, or teacher's aide, I should say. And I loved teaching for a while. And then afterward, no, I decided, well, okay, you know, there's not much in Jamaica, right? But no, before that, my brother migrated to Canada. He was very ambitious. He always wanted to travel, right? So he went to Canada first, and I decided to migrate to America. And when I came here, I came to my cousin. His name was Mr. Johnson, right? And I started working as a nanny. And after being a nanny for a couple of years, then I went into nurse's aide job. And I've been doing nurse's aide job until I retire. Since I live in Georgia, I retired 2016. And my husband and I, we bought this house here on Orchard entrance with a lot of backyard and a lot of lawn at the front here. And my husband's name is Zetroy, I should say that, Zetroy Rodney, and he likes to plant. So he's always planting different food and different things. We have nice neighbors, and so I enjoy, you know, Georgia, the country living. Yeah. My brother, he's always doing photographer when he, probably when he was 16, 17, right? And he wanted us to be a pilot, just like what mom say. And so I am amazed that his daughter, Brianna, you know, is a film photographer now. You know, if that was here, it would be so amazed to know that she has the creativity to get in such a field which is multi-dominated by men. So I'm so proud of Brianna, you know, of what she does, and I'm sure she enjoy it. This is my mom. I'm going to miss her when she leaves. And I know Tony is going to miss her very, very much as well. Because he was a baby when she leave to come.
but I go to Jamaica
when she migrate to England. So he more than us, you know.
He come to
Yeah,
England
he love
at
his
all
mom.
time. He come to England when he was before.
Yes,
when
and
he was
he's the
young.
one that encouraged her to come and visit us again, you know. And I know he'll miss her when he leave. But we thank the Lord, you know. She's here with us, and I'm sure she feel the same way to reconnect with all of us
The
that are
family.
grown, you know. She never know she'd live to see all our kids
Grand
them
and
grown
great
and have grandkids and great grandkids. So we are blessed. We are blessed
And we
in
have
the
our loving family.
city. We are blessed in the town.
And we are loving
We are
family. We are poor, but we
blessed.
are loving.
We are
We are
not poor. We are rich
what
in
I
the
mean,
Lord.
yes, rich in the Lord, but I mean financially poor, but we're loving. Because we're not millionaire, but we are loving. We are loving
Yeah.
family, especially the May family. We are loving.
Yeah, and I'm so proud of my brother, you know.
Yeah, Tony.
Minister Aikman, I'm very proud of him because he did not grow up with a mother and a father to say, do this, don't do that. And to know that, you know, he come a
Ambition.
long way.
And he's stepping a nice
We
from Mr.
wasn't rich in
Aikman.
Jamaica, but I would consider our family middle class, you know. We were middle class, hard working family.
And they have
My parents was.
So they're ambitious. And he meet
And
Mr.
mom went to
Aikman.
England and worked hard and always sending barrel and everything
Clothes.
for us and clothes. We never out of clothes
Yeah.
and thing.
And Mr. Aikman, he dropped in a good family as well. Mr. Aikman fit in with the family as well.